Hello guys, and welcome to another short review shot here at Optical headquarters. We'll be talking about a red dot sight today, made by the Polish company Delta Optical. This here is the MultiDot HD25 that comes in this green box right here. So first, a few words about the company itself. So this is the Delta Optical, which is a Polish company that dates back to 2002. They manufacture binoculars, rifle scopes, spotting scopes, red dot sights, and all kinds of accessories for these devices. Why is this such an interesting device? So mainly because it allows the user to switch between different ammo waste sizes, but we'll get to that point later on in this review. First, let's say a few words about physical properties. This device is 130 millimeters long and weighs 137 grams. It is, when you look at it, it is a full tube sight, so it falls into this category of red dot sights, which are a little bit bulkier, bigger. It has a 30mm tube, which means that it is mounted on the platform with classic 30mm rings that are used for mounting classic standard 30mm tube rifle scopes. Now, the interesting part here is that two of these rings already come in the box, so when you purchase this for approximately 200 euros, you already get rings included, which is a great bonus. So these are Varne looking rings, so their design is typical of that of Varne. What you also get, we'll get to that point also later in this review. Now we have to point out that what's really interesting about this red dot sight is that it's made in Japan, and for a price of 200 euros, it's really rare to find a red dot sight that's actually manufactured in Japan. And Delta lately has been manufacturing a lot of red dot sights in Japan, so a great plus for a red dot sight in this price point. The battery compartment is here on top. It features a CR2032 battery, easy to unscrew, easy to access. Turrets are covered with special caps, which take a little bit more time to unscrew because of the long thread. You'll see that you have to use a special tool to rotate these. One click equals half MOA, which is approximately 105 centimeters on 100 meters, or 0.7 centimeters approximately on 50 meters. Now, as regards the other accessories that I mentioned, there are quite a few. First, there is a sunshade that comes in the box. You have to unscrew this part here. Then you have the sunshade, which is screwed onto the objective part of the red dot sight. Then you can also put this here. Now we have the sunshade put on, and the sight just got a whole lot bulkier. We also have this interesting ocular part here. Now, what this does is that's really interesting. It looks like it was a filter. Let's see if I can. If you use this, it's probably the purpose of this is using it in bright daytime sunlight, so that you can look more comfortably through the ocular. It is a little bit darker, as you can see, and yeah, this is some kind of a filter that's put on the ocular lens in case if the daytime brightness is too powerful to look through the tube comfortably. Yeah, so we basically spoke about all the accessories. We have the rings, we have the filter for the ocular part, the sunshade for the objective part, we have the covers for the protection of the lenses, the hexagonal tool, so a whole bunch of accessories for a price of 200 euros and for a red dot sight manufactured in Japan. Now moving on, let's just put this on so that you'll see how it looks when all the accessories are put on, like so. Moving on to the illumination and optical properties, which are definitely the most interesting part of this red dot sight and of this review. This one has 11 illumination intensity levels, enough for every Let's just see if it works. Yeah, and not for every lighting condition. I'll put this down so that you can more easily see. It's a little bit difficult to see, but it has 11 illumination intensity levels. It features 1x magnification so that you can look through the tube with both eyes open. Of course, this is a feature of all red dot sights out there. And the ability to switch between the red dot sizes is really interesting. So you have the 2 MOA dot, the 4 MOA dot, the 6 MOA dot, and the 8 MOA dot. Now, this 8 one is clearly visible even through the camera. So you can just switch between individual levels, and as far as we know, you don't have to re-zero this. You don't have to re-zero after every when you switch between each individual level. So as regards the optical properties, there is little amount of blue tint, so a negligible amount, and optically this device really seems quite nice, very good for the price. And so to sum up all of what I said in the last 5 minutes, for a retail price of 200 euros you get a red dot sight made in Japan, you get 2 rings, you get a sunshade, you get this filter. This sounds like a pretty nice deal, and you also get 5 years of warranty, which is a great addition to what you already get, so to the scope of delivery. Now, as regards the disadvantages and advantages, the advantages are typical for, let's say, all the advantages of the full tube sights, such as this one, are quite universal, so they can be mounted with all the 30mm rings that you can find out there. And of course, you can find 30mm rings for every platform, for Dovetail, for Picatinny, and for other platforms. So these rings are also used for the classic 30mm tube rifle scopes. So this is quite a plus. What's the plus of this sight individually is definitely the option of choosing between different red dot sizes with the help of this knob on the side. And of course also 11 illumination intensity, which really allows you to set the right illumination for your needs. The bad side would probably be the bulkiness. The bulkiness, especially when all the accessories are mounted, this really gets long, and it starts, in the length, it starts to get close to wide-angle rifle scopes. Not really, but still it's quite bulky for a red dot sight. What else? So pretty much nothing. So these caps could include some kind of a protruding part so that you could rotate the turrets with the help of them, but other than that, this sight is really impressive. So 200 euros, made in Japan, rings included, sunshade included, the filter is included, 5 years of warranty, so basically a pretty nice sight for the money. Thank you guys for watching this short review. If you found it useful, of course, like, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If I forgot to mention something, or there is something you would like to know in particular, leave a comment in the comment section below, or send us an email and you'll receive a reply. So thank you again for watching, and see you in the next review. Bye bye.